Now, moving towards the next question of the miscellaneous exercise, question number 5. It says that an aeroplane can carry a maximum of 200 passengers. 200 passengers. A profit of rupees 1000 is made on each executive class ticket and a profit of rupees 600 is made on each economy class ticket. The airline reserves at least 20 seats for executive class. However, at least 4 times as many passengers prefer to travel by economy class than by the executive class. Determine how many tickets of each type must be sold in order to maximize the profit for the airline, and what is the maximum profit. Now in this question we start with, first of all, we have two types of air tickets, executive class and economy class. We suppose that the airline sells X tickets of executive class and Y tickets of economy class. Now it is given that the profit for executive class is rupees 1000. So the total profit of the executive class will be 1000x, and the profit for the economy class is rupees 600. So the total profit for the economy class is 600y. So overall profit of the airline will be 1000x plus 600y. Now when we come to constraints, we can say that there are two types of passengers are going, executive class and economy class. X executive class and Y economy class, and maximum 200 passengers can go in the plane. So X plus Y should be equal or less than 200. Now for the second line, what is there? At least 20 seats for executive class the airline reserves. The airline reserves at least 20 seats for executive class. And how many executive class tickets are there? X. So X should be equal or greater than, because it is given at least 20 seats for executive class, 20 or greater. So X equal or greater than 20. Now for this one, the third in equation, it is given that at least 4 times as many passengers prefer to travel by economy class than by executive class. This means that y should be equal or greater than 4x. That means Y is economy class, okay, and they prefer to go economy class. Obviously more people go with economy class. How many times of the executive class? That is 4 times. So Y should be equal or greater than 4x, or Y minus 4x should be equal or greater than 0, and X and Y should always be equal or greater than 0. We'll get the graph in the first quadrant itself. Now we'll draw the lines and see the difference between the question. In this particular question, there are two inequations with equal or greater sign, and one equation with equal or less sign. Now we have to find the visible reason first. So please take care in this question, especially. First we'll draw this x plus y equal to 200, equal or less than 200. So we'll make the line for x plus y equal to 200. So when x is 0, y is 200. When y is 0, x is 200. So this is the point 0, 200 and 200, 0. And this is the line for x plus y equal to 200. Now the second line, x equal or greater than 20. So we'll make the line for x equal to 20. So we have made this line. And y minus 4x should be equal or greater than 0. So y should be equal or greater than 4x. So this is when x is 0, y is 0, right? When x is 1, x is 10, y will be what? 40, right? When x is 20, y will be what? 80, right? This we get these points and we join this line. You have to take your own points and join till this line intersects both these lines. So remember this line, this which line, which is passing through the origin. That means y minus 4x equal or greater than 0 should intersect the x equal to 20 line at somewhere. So it is it intersecting here 20 comma 80, because when we put x equal to 20 in this, y will be equal or greater than 80. So this is the point 20 comma 80. Now similarly, when this line intersect the other line means which line? X plus y equal or less than 200. So this line which is going here, that means y minus 4x equal or greater than 0. We'll solve these two lines, x plus y equal to 200 and y minus 4x equal or greater equal to 0. So we'll get what? There is a point 40 comma 100. By linear equation, any of the methods you know to solve these linear equations, you can get these points. And here is the point 20 comma 180. So all these points are here. How did we get this feasible reason? So one by one we will talk about this. X plus y should be equal to less than 200. That means this whole triangle I am making with red, this whole triangle, right, will be the feasible reason for the first line, that is x plus y equal to, with mouse I am writing, that's why you cannot see, x plus y should be equal to 200. Okay, now so this red line is the feasible reason for x plus y equal to 200. Now we'll draw the feasible reason of x equal to 20. So x equal or greater than 20 is given, that means the origin area will not be included in this. So for x equal or greater than 20, this yellow lines will be its area. These yellow lines, clear? And for the first line, the red lines are also here. The whole triangle, this whole triangle is, the bigger triangle is included in the red zone. Yes, red zone. Now about the third line, which is the third line, this one, y equal to greater than 4x. So this can be here as well, here as well. So we will have to see which point actually it satisfies. From here, if we suppose we take this point, what is this point? This is 70, I think. Yes, 70. So when we put x equal to 70 in this, y is equal or greater than 280. But our we know that x plus y should be equal, x plus y should be 200 only. So this area will not be included, and the feasible reason will be what? Feasible reason will be this area only. From here, if we take the any point, suppose 0 comma 120, 0 comma 120, x is 0, y is equal, y is 120. From both sides we take point for this line because it is going from origin. But so this will also satisfy it. But what is the common in all these three? This is this smaller triangle, this darker one, the smaller triangle is common in all these three. So this is our feasible reason where we will get 3 points. One is 20 comma 80, other is 40 comma 160, and third one is 20 comma 180. At these corner points, we will find the maximum value of z. Z means the profit value. But the profit function is this 1000x plus 600y. Now, for the first point 20 comma 80, it is what? 1000 into 20, that is 20,000, plus 600 into 80 is 48,000. So total is 68,000. For the second point 40 comma 160, 100 into 40 is 1000 into 40 is 40,000, plus 600 into 160 is 96,000. So it will give me 1,36,000. And finally, at 20 comma 180, 1000 into 20 is 20,000, and 600 into 180 is 1,08,000. So total is 1,28,000. From this table we can see that the maximum value is 1,36,000 and it is at 40 comma 60. That means the airline must sell 40 executive class tickets and 160 economic class tickets to get the maximum profit under these constraints which we are given. So tomorrow we will study 2 questions, and those 2 questions require a lot of attention because those 2 questions are transportation problems and big questions, and big means lengthwise big. We will get I think 4 or 5 equations in that. So please take care, and so when I teach those questions, pay attention to those 2 questions especially. Okay, thanks a lot. बाकी अगले एपिसोड में